Hello guys, hi. So welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we solve the problem of check subset sum divisible by k, right? So we have to check the subset which is divisible by k. So the question says that given an array of positive integer and a value k, return the true if the sum of non-empty subset is given array is divisible by k, otherwise return false. So the question is says like we have given the array and we have the k. We just have to find the subarray which is divisible by k. Divisible by k, which means our value is return 0 when we divide and divisible by 6. That means k. Okay. So we just analyze and let's think there is the array and this is the 6, right? I just have to do now. What we have to do? We have to firstly find the subarray. Subarray which means uh, this after this after this after this, like this. Correct? So now we try to understand what happening there. So this is 3 and 4 divisible by k. It's k not. Okay. 3 1 7 divisible by k. This is the 7 3 10 and 11. No, there is no chance. 12 is divisible by k, but here is any chances to make 12 or 6. So 5 and 6 there is one, but divisible by k, which means 0, right? So this is also one, but we can just take the we just have to check there is any chances. So yes, 7 and 5 is 12. 12 is divisible by 6, so you can get. So there is the answer is true. Now here is 1 2 6. Here is any chances to divisible by k. So 6 not, 2 and 3, 2 and 1 3 not, 6 and 2 8 no, and 1 9. There is no any chances to divide by k, so it is false, right? So in that, what you understand, we have to check any non-empty subset, right? Non-empty subset. So what we can think in that? So in that, our brute force approach is very simple. The brute force approach is we can just pick this one or this one. We can pick this one or this one, which means pick or skip, pick or skip. So try to every possible subset. We have two choice: take it or skip it, take it and skip it, right? So in that, what is the code? This is the brute force approach. So I just write the brute force approach code, right? So here, that is very simple, is we just have to return the function of solve, and under the solve 0 array k 0 and false, right? This is now here is start the bool solve int index vector int array of int k and int sum and int bool taken or not taken, right? So here start if that is the very best case, if index, right, if index is equal to array dot size, that is fine. So return taken and sum mod k is very possible, then we have just return this one. Otherwise take current element, right? Take current element, and in that bool take is equal to solve index plus 1 array k sum plus array of index and true. Correct. Now here is for the skip current element, right? In that bool skip is equal to solve index plus 1 array k sum taken, right? This one. And then the simple one is return take or skip, which is good for yes, right? Now try to run it, compile it. There is any problem? I think there is no any problem. Try to submit it. But in that, the time complexity is going to the 2 to the power n, that means exponential. So it will, yes, definitely it will take, so it will not submit pass the all test cases. So now I just go on the better approach is we can use the using dp, right? That means dp using sum, right? In that we have used the maximize possible sum, right? So we can create a dp array and then we just store this all. So this concept and this code I will leave for you. You can write and you can just comment it out what you think at this approach. Now I just comment the optimal approach. The optimal approach is using dp remainder, right? What we have to do here, we just have to reminder. If remainder is equal to 0, which means our case true, or if it remainder is not 0, which means the case that is the false, right? So there is the khela of only for true, that means what is reminder. So we only need some mod k, right? So instead of storing all possible sums, store possible reminders only, right? If k is equal to 6, so possible reminder is what? If k is equal to 6, so the possible reminder is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, not 6, this one, right? 0 1 2 3 4 5. So now what we have to do? So we have to just dp reminder, right, is equal to true what? If sum non empty subset has reminder, this is right. So for every number x, it's return reminder, right? For every possible, that means I just gave you an example, right? And without any example, and I think if it is good when I just write the code and then I will explain, right? So the code is very simple. I must little bit lengthy, but yes, simple. Start int n is equal to, right, array dot size, and then right, and then the simple one is if if k is equal to 1, so return true here, right? Now if n greater than is equal to k, return true, right? And then vector bool dp of k and false, right? And then for int x of array, and then int reminder is equal to x mod of k, right? And then vector bool, right, vector bool new yes, new dp is equal to dp, simple dp, just put it. Now there is subset containing only current element, right? So new dp of remainder is equal to true, and then add current element to previous subset, ठीक है? So in that int r is equal to 0 and then r greater than is equal to k and r plus plus, right? Here now what we have to do after that, the simple one is if dp of r, then simple just int new rem is equal to r plus rem divided by k, correct? And new dp of new remainder, which I am said which is true if it will happen, and then just dp is equal to new dp, and if dp of 0, then return true, right? And at the end return false, simple one. Now just try to submit it, compile it first. Oh, so there is a problem. The problem new dp, okay, which line? 28 lines. The problem is that is new dp, that is my bad. Now yes, so try to submit it. So in that the time complexity is, you can see the time complexity is order of n, right? Order of n into k, right? Order of n into k, and the space is only for order of k, right? So this is, so I think you will definitely understand this problem, and that is your task to write the better approach in comment box. Thank you so much guys.